Hey there everybody, Matt Carter here.
Jessica Carter from CarterMatt.com.
This video is our latest AGT Champions preview reaction, and this is to the performance of Marcelito Pomoy singing Conte Partiro, otherwise known as Time to Say Goodbye by Andrea Bocelli. This is a tiny clip. Well, why are you guys only giving us like 40 seconds of a performance? It really feels... Well, let me just say this.
It's because they want us to tune in, because this performance is going to be so smoking good.
It's going to be really good, but I mean, I don't know what you're trying to surprise us with. I do not believe that in the seconds of this performance we did not see that Marcelito is going to start like pulling out juggling, or he's going to like sprout wings and start flying around, though. I mean, he's got kind of like an angelic quality to his voice. That's probably possible.
But they did bring us right to those like really big moments, and then they cut. So we all got to tune in on Monday to see those moments complete.
Thanks, America's Got Talent, the champions, for that.
Listen, I will take any Marcelito that I can get, and it was totally worth it.
Okay, well, we're going to talk all about what we heard in this little brief part of a performance, but before we do, if you do like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other updates we've got coming.
Marcelito, I was so happy to see this morning, because yesterday we did a video ranking the top 12, not including the golden buzzers. So Marcelito's in our list. We'll link that below for you if you want to see where we ranked him. And maybe you can kind of guess from this video of how much we really...
It's possible.
It's possible he could be up there, but he is my pick to win. I'm spoiling it. He is my pick to win. I have said it before the rankings video. I will continue saying it until he's the winner. He's just amazing. And to be able to have this little tiny clip today, man, we did not expect it. We got up, we went and got some Starbucks, and then came back, and then boom, video. It was so cool.
It was unexpected. I think really the thing is, I always kind of feel like AGT Champions, they're like trying to save something pretty big for the show itself. And I mean, maybe this is AGT Champions just being like, we know there are a lot of Marcelito fans online, so let's kind of tease them with something to get them excited.
Or it could just be that they know Marcelito is so good that there's no way to really like just hide it out and be like, oh, maybe we'll put up somebody else. Like, he's going through. I feel it in my heart. He's going through. I didn't even need to see this performance to know that he's going through. So AGT must have just felt like, we know what we got. He's a star. His voices are gorgeous. He's able to do duets on his own with these beautiful voices. Everybody knows how good he is. So why are we going to keep it? It's Christmas in February.
I was about to say, this is February 1st. I mean, we're more than a month away now. But the thing is that we've seen two previews now for AGT Champions Monday, and Duo Transcend was also really, really good. And so it's kind of like, all right, there are 10 other people, and I'm guessing only 4 of them are going to go through now. But let's talk about Marcelito's performance with this, and I think what makes this special. I think... First and foremost, I will only say Conte Partiro one more time because I'm afraid I'm butchering it entirely. But, because, I mean, a lot of people, especially in the U.S., they know this song is Time to Say Goodbye. And it's not an easy song to sing, especially when you get to those really high notes. And I at least like to think that I kind of understand where notes go, but that once you get to the high notes, I cannot even try to emulate that before like pouring shame upon myself.
Oh yeah, we heard his performance, and then both of us were trying to sing it in the house. It didn't do well.
No, we do not have that operatic like tone that he has.
But that's the thing about Marcelito, is that you hear him singing, and then you want to sing too, which is what happened here at the house this morning.
Yeah, it's true. I think the thing is with this song too is that I'm not going to say it's covered all the time, but it's covered enough though so that I think a lot of people are familiar with it, where they'll hear Marcelito be like, oh, hey, it's that song, and then they'll get kind of enthused and get excited about it. So that sort of elevates the stakes of, okay, this needs to be a better performance of this song than I've heard before, and guess what? it's a better performance of this song than we've heard on a lot of other talent shows.
Yeah, I agree. This is a song that we have heard before, and we have heard it performed well before, and we've even heard it performed really well. We've heard it perform really good.
Yeah.
This really was Marcelito taking this to that next level and raising the bar with this song. Like, then I feel bad for the next person on a talent show that tries to do this song.
Yeah, and I think what makes it even more, his version even more challenging is he has sort of a part of this little snippet where he's down kind of in that lower register, which is really rich, and he's got a lot of power. But then when he gets to some of the bigger parts, he actually switches up to that higher register, to that other part of his duet. And so he's almost making it even harder on himself that he's going to hit those notes. But he does, and he does it with so much confidence too. He just stands there, he sort of positions himself, the way that he holds his hands, the way that he sort of just focuses on the judges. It feels like this is obviously a guy who's been doing this for a long period of time.
And he was able to really captivate the judges. There was, quick shots of the audience. Everybody's got up their phones or lighters or whatever's going on. Probably phones. I assume you can't bring a bunch of lighters in there.
Yeah, more than likely.
But when they went over to the judges, you could see the big smiles on their faces.
Yeah.
Like, it was such it's a performance that makes you smile. And so to see the judges having those big smiles on their faces, they know he's going through.
Howie Mandel, he was transfixed. Like, he was like leaning forward. I'm sure somewhere in his head he was like, wait, we have this on the show, and I also put through Hans to this episode. I think he's having like an existential crisis. But,
and he should. Really, guys, Hans?
Yeah. Hans and Marcelito, by the way, both semifinalists on AGT the Champions this season. But no, I think it's a combination of a few different things that make Marcelito the singer that he is. It is, number one, the tonality in both the lower, the high register. I think his sense of pitch is really good. I think his confidence on stage is really good. I mean, yes, he does have this, emotional backstory that makes you love him and makes you want to root for him even more. But I think more so than anything else, he just feels polished. Like, he feels like he knows exactly what he's doing, and this is not a vote on potential of, oh, you're going to be a star someday. He is a star now. There's no waiting period. You could go off of this show and buy Marcelito's music immediately.
And I would.
Yeah.
And he does find a way to blend his two voices that he's singing with so perfectly. And I know that there are other people that do this out there. You guys have sent me some links to some people to check out. I have checked people out. There are a lot of really good people out there that do this. But Marcelito does this in such a way that it raises the bar in this particular part of singing, in this part of the craft. It's so unique to me. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. I have never heard anybody do this before Marcelito. So having a chance to not only hear somebody do something like this for the first time and have it be Marcelito, who is just exquisite at what he does with his voices, it was really a magic moment for me. And that's why I'm just like, Marcelito's won this show. If he doesn't get the trophy, we're gonna have a problem.
Well,
I'm going to have a problem.
Yeah, there might be a problem whenever that happens. I don't know ultimately who's gonna win the show, but I'm not gonna be mad if Marcelito wins at all. I would be thrilled. I think he's easily talented enough. And I think, to me, the biggest thing is, it would be one thing if he could do these two different voices and do these duets by himself, and it was just sort of a, hey, look what I can do sort of performance that feels very showboaty, but it's not that with him. It feels like I actually feel like I connect to both voices, and I'm attached to them, and I'm into it, and I think he cares about what he's doing.
Yeah, because this could easily be something that could be kind of like a party trick. Hey, look what I can do, guys. But each voice is its own, it's in its own lane, and it's got its own richness to it. And then you put them together, this is not anything like that. This is like a party trick or, hey, look what I can do. This is one singer being two beautiful singers. And yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. I absolutely loved this little snippet of performance that I got. I can't wait until Monday now. Like, I was already excited for Monday to roll around. I've been waiting for it because I've been waiting for Marcelito to come back.
Yeah.
And waiting, and you've heard me talking about this, that I just can't wait. But now I really can't wait, so it's going to get more Marcelito up in this house.
Well, we're going to have more Marcelito on Monday night. We'll discuss him, his inevitable moving forward to the finale, because, I mean, he's amazing. That's going to happen.
How can he not?
No, I mean, well...
No, don't.
Hans
don't.
could happen.
Don't.
And,
knock on wood. No.
Howie may have a moment of temporary insanity. No, I'm just joking.
No,
he's gonna move on to the finale.
There's no way.
Like, they might do something crazy, but I don't think it's gonna come at the expense of Marcelito. But we will talk about all of that stuff on Monday. But for now, let us know what you think about this snippet of Marcelito Pomoy. And if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and you can support us further by checking that link in the description to the Carter Matt store. And we'll see you here next time.